Hello, and welcome back to the Campfire Conversation. I'm Christy. Tonight, we're returning to the dusty crossroads of the Old West to revisit one of its most enduring mysteries, the death of Billy the Kid. Or more accurately, the possibility that Billy the Kid didn't die at all. History tells us that in July of 1881, Pat Garrett tracked Billy the Kid to Fort Sumner, New Mexico, where a single gunshot ended the life of the most famous outlaw in the territory. The body was identified, buried quickly, and the legend was sealed. But almost immediately, cracks appeared in that story. Friends of Billy the Kid claimed the body didn't look like him. The burial was rushed, the lighting was poor, and the man who pulled the trigger had once been Billy's friend. Some versions of the story suggest that when Garrett fired, the bullet grazed Billy instead of killing him, that the two men, bound by old loyalties, chose mercy over history. According to these rumors, Billy was helped away from Fort Sumner, wounded but alive, and disappeared into the vast New Mexico desert, letting the legend of his death grow while he slipped into obscurity. For decades, that idea remained campfire talk, until an old man named Ollie Brushy Bill Roberts stepped forward. In the mid-20th century, a probate investigator named William V. Morrison met Roberts while reviewing a land claim. What began as routine paperwork turned extraordinary when the elderly man claimed he was not Ollie Roberts at all, but William H. Bonney, Billy the Kid himself. Roberts told Morrison that after Pat Garrett's ambush, Mexican women had hidden and nursed him back to health, concealing him beneath a straw mattress until he was strong enough to flee. He said Garrett let him go. Roberts offered proof. He showed Morrison a Colt revolver etched with notches, one for each man he claimed to have killed. He revealed 12 bullet scars across his back, injuries consistent with Billy the Kid's violent life. Former regulators, including Jim McDaniels and Perry Carney, signed sworn affidavits stating that Roberts looked, spoke, and behaved like the man they once rode with. Then came science. In 1990, researchers at the University of Texas conducted a computerized photo comparison between an authenticated photograph of Billy the Kid, the famous Dedrick Upham tintype, and an aged photograph of Brushy Bill Roberts. Their conclusion was cautious but striking. The resemblance, they said, was amazing. And yet, the mystery refuses to close. Official records tie Brushy Bill Roberts to a different identity, listing him as Oliver P. Roberts, born in 1879, years after Billy the Kid was supposedly killed. That contradiction remains unresolved, leaving historians divided and the truth just out of reach. So what really happened that night in Fort Sumner? Did Pat Garrett kill his friend to cement his own legend? Or did he spare Billy the Kid, allowing him to fade into history while the myth lived on? That question has echoed through the desert for more than a century, carried by rumor, testimony, scars, photographs, and silence. And like so many stories of the Old West, it reminds us that history isn't always written in ink. Sometimes it's written in whispers. Thank you for joining the Campfire Conversation. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment to help our community grow. Until next time, keep the fire burning.